Hello, welcome again. So the idea of this is like actually to introduce myself to you guys, and so we can get to know each other better. I would love to hear about your journey, or your reality. Maybe it would really help me. So maybe we can do this journey together if you want. If that's something that you are interested in, and you want to do it like together virtually, I guess. I don't know, guys, because I cannot see because of the light, but like, if you see a lot of like dog hairs, it's because they are. I have a dog who is like my loyalist companion. His name is Sherlock, and he's a very big dog who is right now sleeping in my bed and playing with I don't know what. So you will see Sherlock probably a lot in my videos or hear him, most probably. So yeah, so just a little things about myself is that I'm actually an Argentinian. I'm 31 years old, small adult as I like to call it, and yeah, I moved to Germany 3 years ago. This is being recorded on the 17th of January, and like the 3 year anniversary of me moving to Germany was the 8th of December, so it's like very recently. And yeah, I mean, the idea for this account is to basically talk to you guys, like be maybe that friend, it may maybe not be exactly the same situation that you are in. Maybe it is that you have moved countries, or that you are just trying to change or trying to improve, or something happened to you that made you realize, maybe I need to change, and like you took action. Whatever it is, like what I'm trying to do with this is like actually be someone that's positive but also direct, because sometimes I think if you are ready to do the work, most times than not, especially at the beginning, it's like very very hard, and sometimes we need someone to just say it like it is. And I seriously believe that I may be that person. So yeah, just going to be sharing what I've learned, some experiences, some tests, I guess I would be making changes and so on and so forth, because like as anyone else, I think most of like 30-year-old people thought that like when we were younger, we thought that by this point in our lives we would be in another place, which is not where we are, doing maybe some other things, but among like with many changes globally but also personally, I think a lot of us are like, I didn't thought I would be like this, that's why I always say like a 31 young adult, because I really think or believe, feel, like that's the case. At least in my case, it's like you are a responsible person, but not that much, So if that's you, if you're interested in that and you would like to, again, share with me, then we can do so. I would love to hear from you. And yes, so welcome first and foremost. And so yeah, again, a little bit about myself. I, like I said, come from Argentina, moved to Germany. At the beginning, I didn't have that much level of the language, so I couldn't work because I'm actually an English teacher, but because of German bureaucracy, I cannot work here as a teacher because my degree is not recognized here. So that meant that I had to work with what I could, which was cleaning, which was something very hard for me, not because of the cleaning part, as in, oh, I cannot, I'm so above that, it wasn't like that, but it was like I wasn't used to how much strength, I guess, you need, body wise, because it's like one is very active, cleaning, and the other one is like you're more like psychologically stress. You know, you have a lot of stress with other things, planning, you know, checking, preparing, and like the, you know, very differently. Besides, also I was working in Argentina, which is basically another culture, you know, not only another country but another culture. So anyway, when I moved here, I had a lot of changes because, and that's something that maybe if you are someone that has emigrated, or you are maybe, you know, someone that doesn't really have like a place, you know, because you are going around, you know, you may have maybe gone through this, which is, you are not you do not feel like yourself because you aren't, I guess, not really. So for me it was a very, very transformative time, I would say. The first year, first year and a half, I would say. And then afterwards I just got to this realization of a lot of things, which led me to finally make some changes. And like last year, if I only take, you know, last year, where I actually took action, you know, it's like I didn't thought I could do that much, you know. So again, I have so much input, you know, and motivation coming from different creators, that I thought, you know, maybe someone, you know, is interested in listening to what I have to say, on the way that I say it, or we vibe together. I don't know, maybe. But anyway, the thing was that last year I actually took action, active action, on the things that I needed to do to get to where I wanted, which is I didn't want it to keep on working in the cleaning industry, not because it's the cleaning industry, but because, I mean, you can do certain things while you are younger and like your body accompanies you, but at some point, you know, it will be hard. So I decided to, you know, put on the work, do the things, go through, and yeah, and it worked. I mean, not perfectly, but it worked. Right now, I'm basically starting to be a Bürokauffrau, which is a funny way of, like, a fancy way of saying, the German way of saying office manager. So I actually like go to study, you know, and I also work. You have this dual system here. So yeah, you know, and in December last year, because my birthday is in December, then I always write like a letter to myself, and it's like a very introspective kind of month for me. And when I was reading, you know, like the past years' letters to myself, I realized that there were many things that I didn't accomplish, but like not because it's kind of as if you have still the same goals, but you haven't actually taken real action on it. I mean, I had, but like I was like full on, you know, the first month, I would say, and then I would stop, you know, consistency problems. But I don't know exactly what happened. I'm someone that's very like into energy and stuff. So yeah, I don't know what happened at, you know, the beginning of 2025. But the things that I feel that something's different. I mean, I have been doing some changes, and I have been consistent on those changes, which is for me something new. So I thought, well, you know, maybe it's time. Like, it's time, baby. So again, if that caught your interest, if you would like for us to grow together, to change together, to try things together, I would love that. I would like to know you guys a little bit better. So yeah, this is going to be me doing some content and just trying, you know, to change our lives for the better, hopefully. If not, learning a lot, like a bunch of new stuff. So yeah, nice to meet you, and let's see each other.